Haha, I figured it out. Got the thumbnail. All right, horizontal thumbnail. We are good on the horizontal thumbnail. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo 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 doo. All right, grabbing this. TCC, law hello, like it. What? Scoop, scooby, doop, doobie. Doobie, doobie, doobie. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Scooby, doo, 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 doo. So this title tonight will say, you dropped your iPhone 16 Vmax Pro. I put my number in it. Are you open-minded? All right, live card shop. There we go. Okay, and now we'll jump over here. Holy Ola Dimes. I wish I knew how to quit you. Brandon, it's Brandon. How's it going, Mr. Brandon? All right, let's jump over here. Alex pinged already. Doo, doo, doo. Scooby-Doo, doo, doo, doo. Man, I need to put some stuff on sale already, man. I got so many cards, they're like coming out of my ears. I need to pick some of the items that don't sell very often and just let them go. I need more room in my house, like literally, I'm just out of room. Like we got these new Minecraft McDonald's things, right? It came in a huge case. I'm just looking for a place to put it. I'm like, there's no place to put this. The house is too full. I'm like a hoarder, guys. I'm literally a hoarder right now. I need to let some of my people go. I need to let some of my cards go. Let's see. Closing this. I'm just building up the stream a little bit. I think it's ready to go. My soul suffered, but I got paid today. Chicken jockey. I wish I knew how to quit you. Ola Dimes. Dimes. TCC Colt. Sup, everyone. Greetings from Amsterdam. Ooh, we like Amsterdam. Mister's got my back broken like mountain rocks mountain my back. Can't quit on Mister. No reaction. What are the odds on the Van Pikachu? The Van Gogh Pikachu is 1 in 11 odds. Of course, there's actually a star spot as well, so you might pull that, and if you do, you'll be moved over to that fancy-looking Darkrai. The first step is admitting, says Alex. Whoa, we have a huge payment right at the beginning of the stream. $300, Roel Campos. Wow, that is a Slabaway payment. Sometimes I forget a lot of my business is just selling slabs. All right, so he sent $295 minus $590. So give me a second. 590 minus 295. Really? 295 remains? Oh, okay. 295 remains. Damn. 2 top slabs. Oh, they must be good. All right, we got to fix one slab. Where'd I place it? Ah, here it is. So that was one of those gym breaks. Gavin Stewart. I'm tempted to do the gym breaks the traditional booster pack way. I'm tempted to do that. All right, so Gavin. What happened here? We named it with the wrong person, right? It was... Where'd the guy go? Oh, shoot, I lost his email. I lost his message. I hate this system, dude. Why does... Oh, here it is. Zuzu. Found him. And that was Hunter Tipton, right? All right, so it was supposed to say Hunter Tipton on the back. He noted that I wrote the wrong name. Hello, mister. Hello, everyone. This is like when worlds collide. What? All right. We got the wrong name on this one. Hunter Tipton it is. Hello, nurse, says Lick and Lowry. Okay. Wait. Why am I writing Lurk and Lowry on the back of this? All right, I'm half asleep, guys. We better get this right. Hunter Tipton. I read Lurk and Lowry's comment and then just wrote his name. Actually, my brain is deciding what to do with this right here. That's what I was really thinking about. So this has nobody on it, and I'm thinking we're going to do a change in price, also a change in how to get into this. So I was thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about this. There you go. I'm multitasking. Wake up, mister. No, but so I was just thinking about how nobody has jumped into this poor Astral Radiance. That's really tough for the poor Astral Radiance. It's not on the menu. I ought to add it to the menu. So this is not going to leave until it's complete. So we will not be doing another box break until this one's done. It's a box battle, actually. Okay, the box is now $20 cheaper than it was before, and it's a 1 in 17 break, and it's a $20 buy-in. So you only need to buy in for $20 now. Very nice. So that is a slight change to the break. We got our BGS submission back, if you guys didn't catch that. We got all these lovely Ionas now. They are lovely, but they're all 9.5. What are we going to do with a bunch of 9.5s? The good news is that they're pretty cheap. I mean, really cheap. They're like 40 bucks. I'd have put 1 or 2 of them in the Waifu shuffle. All right. They'll probably cross right into PSA 10. So, Ro El Campos with the huge $300 order right at the beginning of the stream. Why does it have to be black and white? Damn, is Julian K was there also? It was a smaller bar show, so it was super fun. Anyone want to do a battle for a spot? Each whoever takes wins, takes both spots. We don't do that, so we don't do that. The only way to do a gym break is to look for a card that's been marked as a gym break. You can't pick and choose what a gym break is. These are some rules we decided ahead of time. So what you're thinking is you'll do $40 for a spot, somebody else will do $40 for a spot, and then one of you guys wins and one of you guys loses, and the winner takes 2 spots. So we don't do that. People were talking about doing that beforehand. It's going to be more of a controlled thing, okay? Yeah. Oops. Not a pick your own break kind of deal. All right. Do you have any black and white packs? I think I have some black and white vintage Japanese packs. So there was a little movement here in these vintage booster packs. Somebody bought into the Team Rocket break in the daytime stream. We had a really busy daytime stream all the way to the end. It was an hour and 40 minutes. And so now there's 3 people in here. Here's the important news. This finishes on Friday no matter what. This finishes on Saturday no matter what. So if nobody else buys the spots, I'll buy them. I'll buy all the remaining spots for me, and we'll get those breaks started. We're doing that because these have sat around too long. Sales have been good. I mean, we've had really good sales. Dan to Dan, Solo Leveling, Sneaker Bunko, lots of breaks. But these guys have just been sitting here, and there are people waiting for it to end, and I don't want those guys to wait any longer. All right. I'd post a photo in Discord, but I don't want to be that guy. Turns the daily PB&J might be making me fat. Turns out the daily PB&J might be making me fat. Mr. Geek moving. Oh, sorry if I didn't say hi to anyone. Yeah, you better be sorry. There. All right. All right. He's giving out free slab bags with our names. Quick, get one. Yo, what's up, my chicken jockeys? Do you have any black or white packs? What if we had a chicken jockey roll in Discord? Huh? That would be funny. How would you obtain said roll? Is Chicken Jockey a pull in the Minecraft packs? I don't think it's in the main Minecraft pack. The base set. Is it in the let me see if it's in the play. Hold on. So there's Time to Mine. Minecraft Time to Mine card list. Looking for a Chicken Jockey card. Wait, I know a faster way of doing this. Let's go look for one for sale. Ah, there is. There is a Chicken Jockey card, and they are all of a sudden very expensive. That is very interesting. I wonder if I have one. I believe it's coming out of Time to Mine. It looks like a Time to Mine pull. Actually, I can't tell where it's coming from. It looks like it comes out of Time to Mine, but I'm not 100% certain about that. The Darth Vader sketch card looks cool. All right, let's see. Let's jump back over here. We do have an order from Mr. Brandon. Let's take a quick look at that, Mr. Brandon. So this goes off on Saturday no matter what. I'll buy the rest of the spots personally if it doesn't go off, if it's not all sold out. 3 sneaker bunkos, please. Ooh, 3 sneaker bunkos. Do I have some laying about? I do not. So it's time to get fresh sneaker bunkos. How about over here? Nope. I got Playboy cards. You want some Playboy cards? I bought some Playboy cards because they contain Donald Trump cards in them. I got to get more of those out. Got to extract them. The Minecraft Hobby Panini box set. It's from a Panini set. Yes, there's 3 Panini sets, though, with Minecraft in it. Base set, Time to Mine, and it looks like this new thing. All right, give me a minute. Got to get some Sneaky Bunko. All right. So plenty of sneaker bunko. We got your 3 boxes here and 3 boxes to put under the desk. Ta-da! All right. No boo. No hate on anyone who likes Donald Trump. I think you'd be okay booing him here. There's plenty of people who definitely do not like that guy. He is a definitely a controversial kind of guy. All right, you ready? All right. Sean says, I need Aqua or Megumin. Aqua or Megumin coming right up. All right. Jump. Are we great again? You dropped your iPhone 16 Vmax Pro. I've put my number in it. Ready? I want my suitcase. I want my suitcase. Okay. Are we great again? What does this have to do with the price of eggs? All right. We've got Hello. This is for our friend Brandon Wong. We're hoping he pulls some great cards out of here. Konnichiwa. Listen, lady. I don't tell you how to do your job. Come on. What is this? You did it. You pulled whoever this is. Konnichiwa. She's a very... That looks like that girl right there, actually. Is this the same girl? Look, same eye color, same hair color. I think that's the same girl. Wow. How was that? I don't know if we did good or bad. You're the expert, Brandon. Tell me what we pulled. No, you racist, mister? What? I can't be racist. My grandma was Filipino. That was solid. Here's a hollow. Here we go. Okay. All right. So you pull a Siggy right away. It was just sitting there waiting, dude. No one else was opening it. All yours. I bet you we pull you 2 signatures, in fact. Staying up all night to catch the TCG vendor at Walmart. Oh my God. The stocking them. Stocking the stockers. All right, congratulations. Ta-da! Throw that away. Oops. So you need a top loader. And now I need to stock more top loaders. Oh, did the BGS submission go out? It did. I haven't completely finished it, but there's no way to add cards to it now. This one looks like it might be off center. It's so weird. The back doesn't look off center at all, but the front seems like this border's thick on the right. I don't know how that works. All right. Something tells me that the grading companies will look at it like it's off center for sure. Darth Vader voice. No. Yeah. Do you still sell bulk boxes full of cards? I sure do, Mr. Louis. Check out the description of the live stream for a link to the extended menu. All right, hot card? Nah, just normal card. Tomorrow, I'm meeting up with a new guy named Cameron. He came over and covered a round of shipping for 6. I'm sorry, not 6, for Alexis. Their names are similar. Man, I had to sign up to see if I have dementia. So anyways, he's coming over to check and see how the encapsulation works. We might have a new guy doing some encapsulations for us soon. It depends on if he likes the job. We are still trying to decide how enthused he sounds. We're getting a new guy. Yes. He's going to need a lot of practice and education. I'll be teaching him everything I know. All right. All right. Tossing that over there. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. And here's this. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow as well. Here's a hollow. Have the TCC slabs undergone a new design? No, they're the same design. Here's a hollow. Here's bicycle Chinese girl. Oh, konnichiwa. All right. And this girl here, very nice. Sent an order. Please read the whole description. I was a little upset with how my earlier Dragon CB Magic the Gathering pack was open. Hope the feedback helps out. Oh, I didn't know that. I want to see that now. Hold on, give me a second. Clicking on this. Please show all cards on screen. The pack order in the daytime stream was rushed. I wasn't even able to see my uncommon commons. There's some very solid value in those since they're playable, and I don't feel like $40 a pack should be done that way. I did not know that the commons were valuable. So you have to understand that I'm totally ignorant about them, and you have to teach me a little bit. So all you got to do is tell me to go slow on the commons, and I totally will. I didn't know that. I thought all the commons were basically valueless. That was the impression I was getting because I'd never heard anyone go, ooh, that common card is valuable. I'd never heard that. We haven't, ooh, look at this card. Oh my gosh. What are these, Santa's little helpers? Oh my Lord. Sneaker Bunko still got some sexy looking grill cards in it, man. I don't really think about that card very much. All right. Not trying to be an asshole, but I think it's solid feedback. I just didn't know. Yeah, I'm not a Magic guy. I don't understand them. I don't understand, you know, like, I don't understand how to extract value out of them. So we'll be sure to show off the common uncommons a little slower to make sure that you know what's in them. Here we are. Oops. Oh, for Dragonstorm. Yeah, Dragonstorm's on the menu now. Here we are. Didn't teach the new guy about Magic cards. He is actually not a Pokemon card guy. He is a Magic the Gathering guy. So he would probably understand the Magic cards instantly. Yeah, he's part of a Magic the Gathering group out here in Lake of the Ozarks. All right. Yeah, I have zero understanding of Magic at all. I've never played it. I've never watched it get played. Well, I opened a pack for myself when I was a kid, but I didn't know what I was looking at. So I apologize. I thought the common uncommons were basically just like plain holo cards, like Pokemon holos. I'm just now realizing these Santa Claus cards, these girls are basically in panties. I never noticed that before. All right, so that is another lewd card in the Sneaker Bunko collection. I was not making that connection. Unless this Pokemon Mister doesn't know a lot about it. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I know a lot about Pokemon. I might know a little bit about some other sets here and there. I really do not know anything about Magic. I'm totally clueless. Dragonstorm is wild. Surprised no one else is getting packs. 40 is a very solid price, to be honest. That set will boom over time. Sure. Well, I hear a lot of positive things about it. All right. Here's these classmates. Okay. Deadpool is an EDH commander now. Magic getting weirder. It is. All right. There's Mr. Luckplore. What's up, Mr. Luckplore? How's it going, man? All right, this is box number 3 for our friend, Mr. Brandon. Mr. Brandon, we're looking for a second signature. It's not impossible. You ordered 3 boxes, so it could be 2 Siggies. All right. I have some devastating news, guys. So, Tammy died. Tammy died in Minecraft. Damn. Here's a holo. Brandon attacking Sneaker Bunko again. He sure is. There it is. Oh, bro. This looks like Freerin, but I don't think it's Freerin. Is this Freerin? Here it is. That's not Freerin. I jumped, says John. All right. Did a creeper explode on her? I don't know. I joined Minecraft for like 15 minutes before I had to go stream just to relax. And she starts texting. Oh, so there's that Santa Claus card, huh? She starts texting in the chat that she died. I was like, what? And I napped, and it was terrible. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, this really was not a bad round. You got 2 very sexy cards out of this set. The Santa Claus and the doggies. Santa's helpers and the doggies. Puppies. All right, box number 3 was not a signature box. But it contained the full art doggies in it, and that's not bad. All right. So you got this huge stack of holos, and you got these nice full arts. I like this doggy girl one a lot. This one might do well too, actually. All right, very nice. And then 1 Siggy. All right. Might not be worth grading, or maybe it is. Maybe a 9 is still a really valuable card. Brandon. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Yeah. Mr. Brandon, he's the guy. Okay. Brandon Boutillier. New bag? Wait, you got a box, don't you? Brandon. Here we are, Brandon. All right. Still need to replenish 3 villagers that died in that whole thing. No! Yeah, I've been thinking about building some kind of giant villager building now. There's one where we can siphon off villagers from the little house and set them up for trading. I need to build an actual base. I've basically just been building stuff at spawn point that's useful for people starting the game. Okay, thank you, Brandon, for the gigantic order. Boy, it'd be interesting to have a scorecard to see who's going deepest. Brandon's pretty high up there. You're at 216 today, but there was actually somebody ahead of you who had a bigger order. It was Roel Campos, that's number 1. At 295. Wow. This big order here was a payment for a slab. Shows you that slab away is actually a significant portion of our business. That's like the cost of a booster box. I need a second gym badge. So the gym badge stuff is really popular, and I'm thinking about how to think about that because I'm thinking about how to think about that. That's a redundant thing to say. It's a curious thing because it might really compete with these guys over here. That's what I'm most concerned about. I don't want to slow these down. The other thing is how we do the break. So gym break is only 2 spots. It's like 2. So like in terms of this, it would be like 2 booster packs. But instead of doing booster packs, we're doing this shuffling deck, right? Which has been kind of entertaining. But I think we might actually go back to just using booster packs, like actual booster packs. And the way we might do it is each booster pack might have an actual pull in it, but one of the 2 booster packs has the slab in it as well. So I think we'll go back to doing booster packs. But then we also need a way to decide how do we split that deck, because it's only 2 packs. Kind of hard to do that. Show off the Darth Vader sketch. I want to see it. Maybe it should be 4 packs. 4 booster packs. And each person is buying 2 booster packs at a time. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. It'll say 1 and 2, but we'll actually run 4 booster packs because those are better to shuffle. It's better for the group to choose. You know, for you guys to choose like a split card. I like the battle. The battle is very entertaining to watch. There is one part to it I don't like. It's not really a game of skill, is it? It's more like dice rolling. And so we might just go back to booster pack opening. I like booster pack opening. I think it's closer to what Pokemon cards are all about. All right. And then the scoreboard's fine. The scoreboard's always been fine. There's nothing wrong with the scoreboard. Steven says trunk, paying down Gary Oak. All right. You got it, man. Mr. Steven. Welcome back, man. The cool thing about Dragonstorm is the fact that a lot of the cards are very playable with Ugin decks. Ugin being the Dragon Planeswalker. And Ugin is a fan favorite, also top hit in the set. So, what do you think? Should I have 2 cases of that set or 1 case of that set? Should I like buy a case and put it into storage? Your Gary Oak goes down to $750. Oh, yeah, you got that super rare Gary Oak for only $800, huh? All right, so Mr. Alex would like 2 of the Dragon Storm. I almost called him Dragonborn. Yeah. And show all the cards on the screen. You got it, man. Anything you want. No problem at all. See, I feel like us in chat saying, won a battle for etc. helped drive sales. The old battles, it was fun. New people wonder what that is. Yeah, I don't really necessarily agree with that. I think that people just kind of splitting things in half like that, I think it's too close to just asking someone to roll dice with you. Here we are. All right, so here goes. We got Bird. Bird is the word. Yathan Road Watcher. Perenation, Dragonologist, Iron Will Forger. Can we bring this closer? Stillness in Motion. Planes. Whoa, that looks really cool. That's like a dragon eye. Here's Disruptive Stormbrood. Wow. Sagu Wadling. Defibrillating Current. Corroding Dragon Storm. Teeming Dragon Storm. Gurmag Nightwatch. Dusiut Earthcarver. Rebellious Strike. And Abzan Devotee. How was that? Was that better? Okay. Does it matter if I store them back in the pack? I think that's a safe place to put cards always, is just back in their original plastic. Okay, we got Yathan. He was the top pull. We're looking for those serialized cards in here too, by the way, guys. That Plains is the second variant. It doesn't show up that often. Oh. See, I don't know that kind of stuff. Here we go. Kind of like when we pull sports cards, I don't know any of the players, so I don't know that they're a good player. Here's Spirit. Stillness in Motion. Okay. I'll place this over here. Coitus. The Fang Keeper. Here's Zergo. Caldera. Mardu Siegebreaker. Forest. That's a dragon. Durgar Island Dragon. Storm Shriek Feral. Synchronized Charge. Frontier Bivouac. Constrictor Sage. Underfoot Underdogs. Heritage Reclamation. Tranquil Cove. And Dispelling Exhale. Ooh. These do look news. What? You're showing it off perfectly. All right, sounds good. Very nice. Yeah, they are expensive. $40 packs are no joke. Okay. Is the first card out of the pack the most valuable one? Is that how they're doing it? Okay. And this goes to Mr. Alex Silla. Haha. You want to see these again, by the way? You're right, I didn't really show these off. Let's take a quicker look at these, a slower look. So we had Mountain, Boulderborn Dragon. This was from earlier today. Feral Deathgorger, Kin Tree Severance, Dragon Brood's Relic, Fleeting Effigy, Dragon Storm Globe, Molten Exhale, Rugged Highlands, and Worthy Cost. Man, those are some really nice artworks. All right. Scooby-Dooby doo boop boop ba doo ba doo 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 doo. All right, that's for Alex. Good. Dylan Chan, 5 Heatwave Arena. Let's go ahead and rotate this table now. So we've got Roaring Moon for $30. Dark Gloom for $30. Voltor for $24. Terrapagos for $35. And Umbreon 10 for $120. I actually really like this card. Okay. I need more. Yeah. All right, how about that Heatwave now? I ordered a new round of the Pokemon Gem Packs Volume 1, and I'm in talks about getting a new Chinese set, but we're trying to figure out how the tariffs will work. All right, so we need more of the Heatwave Arena. Okay, we're officially on the last case of Heatwave Arena. Popular set. All right. My head hurts, says 6. No, not 6. There you go. Have you tried drinking water? Try drinking water. Okay. Will you be getting volume 2? Yeah, we're very interested in volume 2. 5. I need your Karen's Umbreon. Yeah, I need to keep that one, though. All right. There we are. Shouldn't have sold any of them, to be honest. They all doubled in price. Ta-da! Cool. Cool. Electabuzz, buzz. I got Chinese Umbreon. And here's Rapidash. All right, cool, bro. Scuba deep buns. So that's Dylan with the DY. Oh my, Mr. Dylan. Let me buy it, sir. What do you want to buy? Oh, the Karen's Umbreon. Nah, I got to keep some of those. Okay. Now we have an order from Heatwave 3 Histories of Z. Mr. Heatwave. Ooh. Okay. Got any Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there, mister? Yu-Gi-Oh! We got just like one set. The Blue Eyes White Dragon set. That's it. I've been pretty uninterested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here it is. If I buy Yu-Gi-Oh! It has to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Set that goes up in value over time. It can't sit there and stay the same value. It has to go up. Here's Sun Gohan. Sadness and Rage. Whoa! Using my SSI for snipes. Pokemon Chinese don't have a price. That's right. It's all priceless. Okay, Mr. Hatham. That is because we don't know what to think about pricing those sets due to the tariff situation. Okay. How much? Well, I think it's probably listed in the extended menu. I don't know the price currently. Probably not a bad price if its price has been going up at all. Man, I got this flavor here. It's like mint and lime, and it almost tastes like beer. It's really crazy. It's a strange flavor combination, mint and lime. Jonathan Lewandowski, let me get a sneaker and a prismatic Crown Brion. What? A prismatic Crown Brion? What are you talking about? Here's a sneaker. You mean one prismatic pack. That's what you mean. Okay. Tariff is the most beautiful word in the entire dictionary. It'd be better if both countries dropped their tariffs and cooperated with no tariffs. There we go. All right, they got cool stuff over there. China, they're good at manufacturing things. They don't let us sell them anything. Like, we have technology we could sell them. They don't want that. In fact, they tend to steal it. They tend to reverse engineer it and steal it. Here it is. Like, they will sell us a TikTok, but they won't accept a YouTube's. That's pretty unfair. How much for one fresh display of Heatwave Arena? Fresh display. You mean like a box? You're asking how much for a box? The price is the pack times 30. There's 30 packs. The Blue Eyes are $8.50 a pack. Yu-Gi-Oh's tough because they reprint after reprint. Only Yu-Gi-Oh items going up are specific singles and chases. Since Konami is constantly releasing banned and unbanned lists year after year, it's a no-go. I experienced a problem where Yu-Gi-Oh cards would sit there and not sell. But the worst part is, if they didn't sell and I went to go check their price to see if it needed a price change, the price never changed. So that means it never went up. Pokemon cards, let's say I got a Pokemon card set and it's just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. No one's buying it. Like a year later, it'll double in price all of a sudden. That's what Pokemon does. So I just keep buying Pokemon. Is the Shining Celebi still available? I believe he is. We just have to look up the price. Bought that guy a long time ago in auction. Really long time ago. Back then, I was working on completing all the shinies for Neo Destiny. But over time, I started to realize you don't need to have complete sets. Just collect the ones you like. And I'm not a Celebi collector. He's always just been okay to me. All right, here goes Jonathan. I think I was your number one Yu-Gi-Oh buyer back in the day. Loved Battles of Legend and Cyberstorm. What? Wow, look at that, man. Well, I'm not opposed to putting them back on the menu. Just point me in the right direction. Like, I don't want to get a set that's just a passing thought. I want to buy collector's sets that will go nuts, and the prices will definitely rise. Do you even have a Costco card? I have something worse than that. No Costco at all. We don't have Costco where I live. We don't have Costco. We don't have Sam's Club. We don't have KFC or Popeyes or Chick-fil-A where I live. There's no Denny's. We have very little out here. Lake of the Ozarks has not a lot of people in it. It's a very, very countryside kind of place to live. Yeah, sardine bread. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Here we are. No sardines today, though. All right. Okay. We used to have a Golden Corral. It shut down like 2 years ago. So we don't even have that. Pretty rough out here. Good reason to move. Oh, here's the Santa Claus. All right. Yes, I do not get to shop at Costco. I don't get to shop at Sam's Club. We have a Walmart. It's like a 16-minute drive to Wally World. It's a 30-minute drive to Target. The new Bonanza set is solid. Honestly, if you're stuck with the Rarity Collection sets, you would be good. Those are rising. Yeah, I just sold all of those off on eBay. Those are all gone. And I kind of like said, I'm out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not touching Yu-Gi-Oh! No more. That's how I felt about it. Got like 20 samples today at Costco. Yay, another one. Yay! Another what? All right, that was Jonathan Lewandowski. I don't think we have any more box toppers. Top loaders. I think that 25th anniversary collector box Yu-Gi-Oh! Will always do good over time. Super fun product to open. All right, let me go get these top loaders. All right, here we are. Lovely. Whew. Ghosts from the past will definitely always go up. Top loader prices going up thanks to tariffs. I think you're right. I think they have to. Top loaders are one form of plastic that I think is okay to buy because you got to have something to protect your collectibles. Gotta have something to protect your collectibles. I think I got a bug bite. I got an itchy spot on my face. All right. All right. Penny sleeves are now 2.5 cent sleeves. You should buy a case of Ghost from the Past 1. It'll be pricey packs, but Yu-Gi-Oh fans would buy in easily. You know, I tried to buy a PSA 10 graded version of a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I thought was pretty good, and nobody wanted to buy into that either. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh scares me a little bit. I did sell through all of Ghost of the Past 2, though. You know, I won't lie, those all sold. Ghost 1 sucks, dude. Ghost 1, you have like one pull per case, basically. So maybe if you did like a case break. What are all those slabs in the background, says Kevin? They're all for sale. All those slabs. All of these. Tilt that camera down a little bit. Is that looking okay? Okay. Jonathan Lewandowski. Still got runny nose in here. Stuffy. Did I pull a signature? Yes, you did. Here it is. I don't know what this show is. It's a guy with two girls hanging off of him, and he's got some big-ass looking gun. All right. 2,000-year-old girls. Slab rotation. Where's the list for those? There's no official list, I guess. But what we do is we take a picture of all our slabs and we post them in our Discord server. So you can actually go shopping in our Discord server. It's possible to do that. But the latest slabs get repriced every day. Ghost 1 got that Dark Magician. It's like 5K and a 10. Good luck getting a 10. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we have an order from Alex Silver. 2 more of these Dragon MTGs. Mr. Alex. Here it is. Beautiful. Let's get a rotation on these. Samwise the Stout-Hearted. That is a PSA 9 Magic the Gathering card. $20. That's it. Here's Mewtwo for $50. Here's Ekans for $10. Here's Darth Vader for $435. And here is a beautiful Incandescent Arcana Ho-Oh for $30. All right. An Isekai about an assassin who gets reborn with all his knowledge and does what he does best. Why did you say Ekans is $10? An Ekans for $5. All right. That Sandstorm Ekans is very rare. It's like pop 2 or 3 or something. And those Sandstorm packs are like $600 a pack now. Any battles currently available? No battles. We'll be picking the battles out sparingly, okay? All right. No rushing the battles. You've got Bird. I saw something shiny back there. Oh, you ready? Ooh. Like scales. Scalding Tarn. Mythic rare. It's called Land. All right, so that's a land card, but it's like special. Cool. You mentioned when I bought the Master Chief sketch card that I should be able to resend it to get the label to say 1 of 1. Should I just send it to Beckett instead? You mean have me relabel it to say 1 of 1? Yeah, you can send it to Beckett. Beckett's not a bad place to send cards. Dragon Scale, $160. Look at that, guys. So it was a $40 pack, but this one card is $160. Wow. Dragon Scale Fetch Land, $160. Huge hit. Wow, very cool, man. Congratulations. I could tell it was going to be a big hit because of the cool texturing. All right. So Anafenza, Shiko, Dragonfire Blade, Forest. Cool. Wow, look at this artwork, dude. That's pretty wild, huh? Okay, Whirlwind Stormbrood, Hardened Tactician, Static Snare, Sultai Monument, Snakeskin Veil, Tempest Hawk, Riverwalk Technique, Sand Skidder Outrider. All right. That's like $250 plus. These cards are so nice. Is that really $250 plus? There it is. All right. Well, if it's so expensive, it actually gets a top loader. Cool, man. So do people strictly play with this? Would anyone consider grading this? I'd love to see these really nice looking cards graded 10. Last sold $236 on eBay. Last sold $236 on eBay. That makes this the best pull of the stream probably so far. Although you guys can try and beat them. Look at that. Whew. Beautiful. So that signature that the other guy got is $260. Oh, maybe that's the top pull right now. Here's Warrior. Ooh, he's Chinesian. Okay, here's Rediscover the Way. Caterhoof Behemoth. That's a mythic rare. United Battlefront. Aligned Heart. Yathen Road Watcher. Island in the Sun. Roiling Dragonstorm. Durger Island Dragon. Stalwart Successor. Sage of the Fang. Sandsteep Citadel. Twin Bolt. Arashan Sunshield. Durger Island Dragon and Windscarred Crag. There we go. It's 215 on TCG Player. 1,369 on eBay. Top pull for that sneaker is an Aaliyah signature going for like 2K. Nice. Yeah, that's a cool set too, man. I'm liking these dragon pulls right here, like this Roiling Dragonstorm. These are really pretty cards. Do you think if I opened a couple of packs of these myself and graded like those cards right there, do you think those would have any value as graded cards ever? I've sold a couple Magic the Gathering cards now as graded Magic the Gathering cards. It takes longer to sell them, but they do actually sell. There it is. Look at that. The artwork's very pretty. Twin Bolt won me so many games back in the day. That's old school as fuck. All right, there you go. Very nice. You're probably very happy with that. Here's Giovanni's Magikarp for $120. That's quality vintage right there, guys. Giovanni cards are going up in value. We got Suicune 10 for $69. Probably underpriced. Here's the Iona back from Beckett. Only $40 because it graded 9.5 Gem Mint. Pretty cheap. Here's Gengar for $46. And here's the super cool PSA 9 General Grievous sketch. $250. Pretty close to what a General Grievous card costs anyways. There we are. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Hathim says he'll take a Magic Dragonstorm. All right, Mr. Hathim. Oh, man, my face is so itchy. Oh, I think I got bit, guys. I think I got the mosquito bite. All right. Well, that was interesting. I went on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream and asked them, someone said Legend of BEW, Spell Ruler, and just about any first edition. Any first edition? You mean like old vintage first edition? Here's Burb. Look at that Burb. Frostcliff Siege. Wow. Magmatic Hellkite. Crazy looking. Here's Nature's Rhythm. Afterlife from the Loam. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Island. Ooh. Look at this, man. The Twin Maw Stormbrood. These are always the coolest cards right there. The holographic dragon card. Here's Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Rakshasa. Armament Dragon. 100 Battle Veteran. Meticulous Artisan. Unburied Earth Carver. Thornwood Falls, and Unending Whisper. All right, man, I like these dragon cards that come out. They come out right after the land card. There we are. Very good. Okay. That's for our friend, Mr. Hathim. Thank you, Hathim. Okay. Cameron would probably have fun in this stream because we're opening so much Magic. Okay. We have a Lucas Lange. 10 packs of Heatwave. You got it. 10 packs of Heatwave. Ooh. Wow, that's a good lineup of cards right there. That looks really impressive. This table right here looks fantastic. Here's Geodude 7. Oddish, hold for 420. Pikachu 10. Pika! Suicune. Now, so that one's a $69 Suicune, and that one's $75. This must have been an older price. Take that off. Toss this under here. We don't need two of them, just one of them. And there's an Espeon 10 for 30 bucks. Cheap. And an Electabuzz 9 for 100 bucks. All right, cool. Ready? Now, it was 10 of these, right? We didn't grab 10, did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. We need 2 more. Restoring the villager area. Holy moly. You got moles? That's the guy from Germany. It's Lucas. Guten Tag. Or Guten Morgen or something. Someone said Legend of BEW. Snipping that. All right. Very good. Guten Morgen, mein Freund. All right. Ever since Magic the Gathering released CB boxes, graded cards are starting to heat up. Before that, the old cards you'd grade would be alpha beta deck cards and such. Magic's definitely moving to a modern graded. Yes. Everything gets graded these days. Cold. Doggy, Mischief. All right. Typhlosion's great. Okay, picking up Typhlosion. Cha-ching. Okay. All right. And haha, Rotom as well. Not bad. Rotom Typhlosion. Nice round. Destined Rivals is going to have all of Heatwave in it. That's going to be cool. Because that set's not been bad at all. Popular. Ever since... I already read that. Ba-doop. Yeah, but when are you going to build that hot tub, Tammy? Ooh, look at that. Lucas with an L. Lucas. Probably in this box. Lorenzo. This is Luis Ruiz. I don't want Luis Ruiz. Ah, here's Lucas. Found you. You're in the wrong box. We got you in an E box. That's okay. We're going to put you back in that E box. It's closer. All right. Viviness. I can't fly anymore. No! Tammy's had her wings clipped. Good luck finding another pair of Elytra in the frickin' end, dude. Remember, Nightly Rose joined, and I was offering, like, to pay, basically, for someone to get me an Elytra. And I think it was Nightly Rose and her boyfriend went and got all the Elytra they could find in the end for a while so that they could sell them for real money to people because they thought that was what the Minecraft server was going to be like. It's like, no, I just needed one pair for me. So I don't know what happened to all those Elytra. They might have given them away, actually, so that's good. But I think what it means, though, is that no matter which direction you go in the end, you're going to have to go really far to find this ship. Here's a War Turtle. I can't even imagine the game without the Elytra now. The Elytra is like the only way to play. We got to get you an Elytra. Can't imagine hitting Typhlosion, Blaziken, Houndoom all from the same Destined Rivals box. Yeah, I think it's going to be a popular set for sure. It's going to have a great feeling. All right. You're going to have Cynthia's Garchomp. You're going to have Ethan's Ho-Oh. You're going to have Giovanni's Mewtwo. I think that's cool stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun to open. Okay. Now we have Alex Silva, one Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Sleep. We got one pitiful Yu-Gi-Oh product. Just haven't been buying Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Maybe I should. Right arm of the Forbidden One. Okay. Do you guys need more players on the server? I would love to play. Yeah, we're looking for people who are like a little more serious about the game, have some experience. They just work harder or something like that, you know. We like people who like to build. I think they kind of got that going on in other Minecraft servers. I think there's some like more professional Minecraft servers where all the people on it are like hardcore builders. They understand the game better. Here's Alex Silva. Usually I just let everybody on, but I'm enjoying the idea that maybe it's more difficult to be on the server, and you can enjoy being on there knowing only people who take the game more serious are playing. Here it is. It's a Bedrock server. All right. Here's a Thim, one more. Dragon Storm pack. You got it, Mr. Thim. I really think it's more the investor bros that aren't happy with the set. Collectors will love it, but once the money starts going up, the value bros will be right back into enjoying it. No, I don't think it's like that. I just think everyone probably had their expectations in the sky, you know, for the Rocket set. We were all expecting like the second coming of Jesus or something with this set. And it turned out to be, you know, Pokemon, just standard Pokemon. But some sets released by Pokemon have just blown people out of the water. Like, think about when they released Lost Origin with that Shinji Giratina. I mean, it was just one of the best cards I think I've ever seen. I could just go buy another one of those right now. I wouldn't feel bad about it at all. It's just one of the best cards I've ever seen in the hobby. And when they don't when they don't beat that, let's see. Like, look at this. Rayquaza Vmax. Hard to beat that. And maybe there was a little bit of an expectation that something on that level would come out of that set. I don't know where I put my... All right, let's put this back. But then also, you know, look at the old style of Team Rocket cards like Dark War Turtle. They didn't really do this either, so they didn't go this direction. They went with kind of like this style right here, which is fine. But I think there was also some disappointment because, look at it. Dark Dragonite's not in the set. Charizard's not in the set. Articuno's not in the set. Zapdos is not in the set. Rocket Return had Rocket's Snorlax in it. Also, was it Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge? I think it was Gym Challenge had Rocket's Snorlax in it. So he's shown up in 2 sets. He's not in this one. So there's definitely, and then they got other cards we don't really need, like Clam Pearl and Kangaskhan. Those aren't really needed. So yeah, we're looking like, where's all the Rocket Returns had Torchic and Mudkip and whatever his name is, the little Trico guy. They didn't have that. They didn't have the starters. So yeah, it's a curious thing. Everyone's got very high expectations for any set that Rocket's in because it's been so long since a Rocket set came out. But it looks like they're not going that far. WDF is Density V. It's the SAR Mewtwo just feels so generic. I think if he gets really expensive, people will want one. That's it. And they'll look at it like, oh, that's the card we all like. Let me look at it again on PokeBeach. I want to see these cards again on PokeBeach. Turn my phone down for a second. All right. I looked up a Korean guy to send Tammy in Discord and teaser. Let's see. PokeBeach. I found your iPhone Max 16. I put my number on it. All right. So I just want to see it real fast. Yeah, Spidey Ops is okay. Houndoom's cool. Blaziken. Clam Pearl. Why is Clam Pearl in this set? I just don't get it. Wobbuffet, decent. Orbeetle, dumb. Weezing looks cool. I like Weezing. Murkrow, that's okay. Zamazenta? Come on, I don't think we needed another Zamazenta. Do we need another Zamazenta card? I don't think we needed it. It doesn't even make sense here. There's no Zacian. Here's Raticate. It's okay. Looks kind of cartoony. Look, see? It's just okay. Giovanni and Meowth, that's legit. Good card. Kangaskhan with the Wobbuffet. Yeah, no, not Wobbuffet. With the Quagsire. The Olivet thing. Citadel. This is pretty cool, I guess. That's decent. All right. Scrolling through. Everyone wants to love this set. I know they do. All right, and here's a Rocket Moltres. Great looking card. I don't think it's that bad. And then here's the Mewtwo, which is probably the most important card. I don't know. It's not selling the set to me. Not as strongly as I would hope. And then there's the Giovanni's Nidoking. That's probably my top card in the set is the Nidoking. I'm a big Nidoking fan. Okay. Here's the Crobat. Kind of reminds me of the Mew from Fusion. It's not bad, I guess. Okay. You also have this card here. You know, another problem I have with this set. Where's Jesse and James? No Jesse and James? Yeah. No Dark Weezing, no Dark Arbok. They do have one Weezing card in there, but yeah, it's okay, I guess. Just thinking about it. Yeah, Rocket Zapdos would have been amazing. Rocket Zapdos, Rocket Articuno. Who wouldn't want that? Where's the Shinji card? Yeah, there needs to be a Shinji card. We need more Shinji cards right away. All right. That's what people are saying. No Jesse, no James. Yeah, exactly. No Jesse, no James. All right, here's Bird. You got the Burb. This is for Hathim. Ooh, Elspeth. Stormflayer. That's my favorite one. Shinji card probably in the black-white set. Sure. Here's Lotus Light Dancers. Are we human? Are we dancer? Thundermane Dragon. Sinkhole Surveyor. Mountain. Ooh, Storm Shriek Feral. Wow, these cards are cool, man. Armament. Jeskai. Venerate Stormsinger. Ureni's Rebuff. Monastery Messenger. Sagu Wildling. It's a furry. Kintree Nurturer, and there we have it. 44 Elspeth. I don't know. They have too many Pokemon out there, and if they already have an SAR Zapdos and an AR Articuno, there's no point of giving them more and more cards. I like the diversity. I don't really think the Clan Pearl was needed. There's a Kangaskhan. Why wasn't that a Giovanni's Kangaskhan? Or where's the Giovanni's Pinsir? You know? I don't know, bro. Giovanni's Machamp. Where's the Giovanni Machamp? I think the set is distinctly lacking as much card variety as we would have preferred. But they got all these extra cards in there that weren't really necessary. Great Planeswalker. Okay, that's for Hathim. Here you go, Hathim. Now, that's not just like an investor bro perspective. It's actually just, that is the perspective from somebody who loves to collect Rocket cards. I collect a lot of them. But I'll be getting that I'll be getting the Mewtwo, I'll be getting the Moltres, and I'll be getting the Nidoking for sure. The Meowth looks nice. The Wobbuffet and the Weezing are all nice. Those are all decent. Maybe they'll release another Rocket set soon. Who knows? Maybe because of the popularity, they'll think of a part 2. Alex Silva, 10 from Nightmares. Ooh. Let's see. 10 from Nightmares. I think I have an open box of that somewhere. I feel like I have an open box of that somewhere. I don't think it's here. I think I'm going to have to go looking. James is an investor brother. Are you open-minded? Let's see. That's Opus 1. All right. Well, I better go get a new box of the From Nightmares. Is this it? No, that is the other new set. All right, I'll go get a fresh box. I'll be right back. What's this over here? That's Winter Soldier. We got a lot of Final Fantasy sets. Winter Soldier I got? You know, I got a master case of Winter Soldier, right? I've got a master case of Winter Soldier. Is that what it's called? Final Fantasy. Oh, not Winter Soldier. Soldier's Return. I think I might put that on sale. All right. We're playing Borderlands 2 with the Series X update. Forgot how much fun this game is. Back when Borderlands was a lot of fun. Okay, let's get you taken care of. Somehow it fell off. All right, 10 of those. There you go. Good luck, Mr. Alex Silva. Alex is going deep tonight. I'd buy a lot of the Soldier Returns on sale. Yeah, let me look it up real fast. Hold on. So we got it at $10. Oops. We got it at $10 a pack. That's my slabs. So, Final Fantasy Soldiers Return a box. Probably tipped over that stupid pile of PSA slabs. New. What do we got on price on these? Spanish, 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 Italian. How about English? The thing is, they're really expensive. They're really, really expensive. There's no doubt about it. The cheapest one in the USA has 23 watchers, $400 and $15 shipping. If I click buy it now, and it adds a 5% tax, Missouri tax, it goes up to $440 per box. Let's just take that exact price and divide by 36. It says it should be $12.22 per pack. My price on it right now is $10 a pack. It's on sale. I'm just going to say sale next to it now. That is already a sale price. It's $2 cheaper than the buy it now price. Dang, dude. It just doesn't sell, I guess. All right, where did all these land? Oh, this is annoying. I don't have enough room for all these slabs. Yeah, so I just looked it up. Our price is so cheap. It's actually $2 per pack cheaper than the eBay cheapest buy it now price. And that's dramatically lower than my usual pricing scheme. I almost never go beneath the cheapest buy it now price. And typically there's a margin kicked in above the buy it now price. That makes me think I should just go sell my box on eBay. I shouldn't even bother here. Because the eBay will take 13%, which is pretty similar to just selling it $10 per pack here. But no one's buying it here. They might actually buy it on eBay. Get all these slabs picked up real fast. Mister, can you read my message above? My ZELLE isn't working. Can I trade in my 2 Radiant Lotuses for Beckett grading on the Sneaker Bunko Volume 2 signatures, so-and-so and so-and-so? You'd like to trade in your Radiant Lotuses for 2 gradings. I might be interested in that, yeah. I'm kind of low on cards to grade. Okay. Okay, we picked it all up. I don't want to run over any slabs. All right, good. All right. Got Fortune 2, not 3. I'm crying, says Tammy. Tammy, no! All right, Mr. Alex, let's get it. You wanted to grade which cards? 2 signatures, 123 and 125 SP. So you got 2 signatures and you'd like to trade cards in to apply for the grading. I do that. Okay. Snipping this. Let me take a look at them and make sure they're not in horrible condition. Okay. Thanks. Very nice. Oops. Put that away. Here's Animist Cloud. Sophia. Here's Behemoth. Look at this behemoth. Oh my gosh. The sneaker bunker card we just pulled. Here's Sarah. Sid Reigns. Norstalen. Behemoth. Emerald Weapon. Larsa. And Vivi. Ooh. Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Alex. Nothing against gays. Mister's tripping over slabs. I'm tripping. Very good. And let's grab this bag. You've gone pretty deep tonight, Alex. Tonight's stream brought to you by Alex Silva. Thank you so much. All right. Very nice. So about these cards, give me a moment. You were interested in trading some cards with me. Throw this away. Well, trade in progress here, guys. All right. Okay, so that's number 1. And number 2 might be in your box, which we have to pull down anyways to get these signatures. Where are we sending them off to? Beckett Grading. Okay, good choice. So there's this one. Ooh, I don't like this music being played. This is still Plants vs. Zombies, but I don't like this song. All right. I'm questioning if we would have kept the Lotus in here. Plum Wild, what's up, man? Plum Wild. Oh, that's not a Radiant Lotus. What is that? Okay, I suspect we have placed the other Radiant Lotus up into Cool Kids box. Which is where? It's over here. Okay. And here's the other signature. There you go, Mr. Brandon. 2 signatures going to Beckett. Sent for a box, Soldier's Return. Yeah, it's a good price, right? $360. The cheapest one on eBay is like $400. So it's a full $40 off. That's not bad at all. It's actually a steal. BGS. BGS. All yours. Send these over here. And then these are going to be marked off. Okay. Costco $1.50 hot dog and soda is a steal. That is a pretty good price. We need a Costco hot dog for our menu. What could we do as a Costco hot dog? Damn. Tonight's stream brought to you by Alex Silva. He's going deep. A whole box of Soldier Returns. Could you also include the card behind the foil since it could potentially be a legend or a hit hero? I will 100% do that for you. So, in order to do this order, I have to go open that master case. I bought that master case like in 2019. Can't believe I'm opening it. But I'm happy to see it go. I've had it for all these years, and it's gone up in price significantly over the years. All right, I'm here. So, the box actually had some data on it. I originally bought these more recently than I thought. I bought them in 2021, near the end of 2021. And I paid about $200 per box for these. So now they're selling for $360, and that's a sale price. Let's hope this is the box. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Aranya comes out of these. This card alone can sell for big bucks if it grades well. We used to sell a lot of Soldiers Return. But it got so expensive, people are like, meh, I don't want it. Throwing that empty box away. Whew, it's a lot of cards. Okay, wow, look at that. Look at her face. She looks exactly like Tifa. What you're trying to pull in this set is full art Tifa. But there's a lot of good pulls in this set. Sephiroth is in here. Cloud is in here. Multiple Clouds. I think multiple Sephiroths too, right? Nice breath. So this is Alex Silva going deep on an older Final Fantasy set. Final Fantasy has been doing pretty well as a card hobby. We've very consistently kept these on our menu, and we've made a lot of Final Fantasy sales. Back when I first added these to the menu, people back then wanted to add Dragon Ball, not Final Fantasy, to the menu. And I said, I'm going to add Final Fantasy, of course, because Final Fantasy is such a fantastically old brand as well. So they're like, we don't want Final Fantasy. And I said, I'm adding it anyways. Monk, that's a pretty bad pull right away. Monk is going to be a full art for you. Please include Base, Cloud, and Sephiroth. What does that mean? You mean in these, here it is. There it is. What's Base? Tealika? Biran? Ew, a guy. Alright. Siren. Arden. Rieg. Ah, look at that Cloud, man. So that's a gradable card. Lovely. Now you could pull, I think, a full art of that Cloud. I believe I've pulled one and sold it already. Braun. Merilith. Ho-ho. Mute. All bulk Sephiroth and Cloud cards. We could probably rapidly run through and try to look for that. I mean, you're the big customer tonight. Actually, I don't really see much else in the queue right now. Here's Fencer Barrett. Ah, Grinning Barrett. Yazoo. Okay. He means uncommon, common ones. I wasn't aware that there was a common, uncommon Cloud. Do 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 boo do boo do ba do be do ba do be do 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 do. There's, I know there's a base Cloud and a base Sephiroth in Opus 1. I don't think they're in this set, are they? I'm suspecting no. All right. Tossing this over here. Ta-da. Check this other half. If I don't find a Cloud or a Sephiroth, I'm going to assume it's not in here. Oh, this makes my hand tired. So rude. Nah, I don't think it's in here. All right. Sending you another 50 for Heatwave. Sounds fun, man. Loving it. Okay. Boy, there was a big Cyberwave payment in the daytime stream too, huh? Snipping this. All right. Yes, Soldier's Return is on sale. If you wanted to buy a box off of eBay right now, it's about $440. You could get a box from me for $360. That's a lot of moolah. Saved almost $100 off. So I would be happy to sell that to you. I just opened a master case. Master case has been opened. Okay. I think I actually make more money just selling these on eBay. Alex Silva. Edward, here's Sephiroth, huh? So get the non-hollow Sephiroth and the non-hollow Cloud. Very nice. Thief. Hey, there we go. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Wow. So there are 2 Sephiroths and 2 Clouds in this set then. Brask. It's Brask. Final Eon. Edge. Haha. Doned. All right, you pulled Doned. I suspect you will not be pulling Tifa in this round. You could still pull a regular hollow Tifa. That would be good. Where does Sephiroth get his hair done? That's a great question. Okay. All right. Myra. I know Tammy's watching this opening. Tammy's like, is he going to pull? Where's the Tifa? All right. Bell Dots. Ridya. Like getting Ridya. Okay. Black Waltz. Ursulana. Talika. Rude. Not to be rude. Aranya Hollow. There's a Cindy. If you get a Cindy Hollow, that's probably pretty decent. Aranya looks really cool. Journey. Ton Betty. And Claris. All right, there it is. The only full art I'm missing in this set is the Sephiroth. Got the Cloud and a TCC slab. Nice. That's really cool. Whew. That's a big box, man. Appreciate it, Mr. Alex. That's really cool. So you got all these, of course, to do anything you want with. And over here, we've got Aranya. It's a nice looking card. Doned. Sephiroth Hollow. I would definitely grade that. Sephiroth non-hollow and Cloud non-hollow. To be honest, I'd probably grade those too. Here's Monk and Aranya. I'd be grading the Aranya. I've sold a couple of those Aranyas over time, and they can go for a pretty decent chunk of money. They're pretty easy to grade too. All right. So that's Alex Silva, and he's got quite a bag building up. Annoyed with this villager. Send him to the Illagers. Okay. Okay. Alex Silva going into the overflow boxes on the right side of the table now. Because you the man. I asked my boss if I can dress up as Master Vader for our May 4th, the celebration. I have a meeting with HR tomorrow. No! Well, that's because your Vader has no crotch section. So that's the problem. They don't mind Darth Vader. Here's Coolfish. I think Coolfish could probably come down. Oh, yeah, we got Slowpoke Coolfish. Yeah, wear pants with that, buddy. And Flareon. Let's take a picture. Whoa, it's already 3 a.m. Crazy how the time flies, everybody. Let's take a picture here. Click. All right. Vader in drag. I actually feel like this should just go ahead and go right into the Poke Shuffle. It's such a nice little card, don't you think? Dark War Turtle. I think a lot of people would enjoy pulling that for $5. Vader and drag. Is Vader? It's Drager. That doesn't make sense. Drag Vader. Placing that up there. I love it. Taking a couple of these cards down so we make new room for new ones. I didn't even know Dark War Turtle existed. You didn't know about Dark War Turtle? It's a great card, man. All right, I'm looking at the queue. We have an empty queue. If you guys would like to order some cards, give it a try. If you're watching and you've never placed an order before, place your first order. Try it out. Go to the description of the live stream to see how to place an order. While you guys think about that, let me work on this. Can I push this over? No? All right. I got Tipsy Tower going over here. Let's take a quick look at this, huh? Dark Raticate failed. Virtually all my Rocket cards failed to get a 10. They're probably going to say this corner wasn't good enough. Man, I don't know, dude. How would any card ever grade 10 if the grading was always this harsh? The only problem is I kind of don't want to regrade him. He's only a Dark Raticate. Okay. That looks 10 to me. So this corner down here's got a slight flaw on the edge. It's not even like a full dot. It's just like a weak edge. And they still considered that a 9. I'm going to start sending I'm going to find out which company is nicest to vintage. I'm going to start sending all my cards, all my vintage cards to that one company. Sent you 50 on PayPal. Is it there? Oh, let me go look into that real fast. Give me a second. Let me price this guy. We got to get a new priced card up on the table. All right. CGC is pretty okay with vintage. CGC is pretty okay with vintage. Yeah, I might go after CGC. They got 9.5s. They got that Gem in 10. I think they're a little nicer with it. Oops, Raticate. Dark. We are pricing up this Dark Raticate at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nothing I'd rather be doing. Okay, he's going to be a whopping $24. It's a pretty affordable Rocket card. Now, let's jump over here. He said he sent $50. I don't see it. Is it being withheld, perhaps? Here's Lucas Launch, another 10 of Heatwave, Mind Bester. What? It's probably that one. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually had to rewind. I had to go backwards to find that one. It doesn't make any sense why it would be backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here it goes. All right. Ooh. Oh. Snipping this. Okay. Lovely. Here's a cold round. Here's a cold round. Here's Electivire. Very nice. The Crab. Taff version. Cold. Ho-Oh. Whoa. Lovely. Oops. Hey, PDX, what's up, man? Cold. And, ha! Wow. Pulling Ethan's Ho-Oh. Very nice. What's this card going for now? Beautiful pull. All right. Crazy, man. Ooh, you think I should have Mike's side show off that Magic the Gathering pull? I'm going to mention that. All right. Whew. Like $180 raw. This one card, 180 raw. Wow, that is cool. I might have to get one of those for myself and grade it. That's pretty neat. Oh, wait. Corn Rules is just making crap up. Nicholas Lloyd says 180 raw. I can't tell if Corn Rules is making it up. Yo, that's sick. Yeah, not only that, you can actually hire me to send this off to PSA, Beckett, CGC, Tag. Do we offer Tag? Do you guys want me to offer Tag? Okay, there's Tafresion. Lovely. Okay, so I can actually send those off to grade if you ever want me to. Well, I looked up sales on eBay. I don't always trust you, Corn Rules, because I think you do fake pricing sometimes. I got my eye on you. An interesting card. So this guy graded 9. I'm just really curious what they found. TCG player 163 market. That's a lot of money. There you go. Their little scannable is super small. The camera doesn't pick it up right away. Centering is good. Front, middle, right, there's a ding. Surface scratch? Really? Let's get that zoom. They're right. Look at that. That's pretty subtle. I don't check my cards that carefully when I send them out, I guess. You know, if I spent that much time looking at my outgoing cards, I'd never get the grading done. It would take too long. All right. I'd send a tag if you offered. Really? Tag sucks, says PDX. Archie, but mister, when you have a chance, I sent you a Discord message. Okay. Let's see. He says, hey, bro. One piece Japanese PRB booster box. I pre-ordered the box back on January 15th, right before I deployed with the Army. Would love to receive it. So you're missing a Japanese PRB1 booster box. Okay, no problem. You know what's weird? I think I remember that. I think I was supposed to open that, wasn't I? That was meant to be opened. I wonder if I placed that somewhere and I don't know where I've placed it. Would you like me to open it right now? I can open it for you. We have fresh PRB1. I ordered a fresh case. So you have as much a chance to pull the chase card out of it as ever. He says, yes. Let's go open it. Yeah, definitely. Archie, but let's go get you. Is it over here, maybe? Might be over here somewhere. With, like, your name on it or something. Yeah, I think I've seen it over here somewhere. I got no clue, man. I'm sure I said it somewhere, and we just never opened it live. That's almost definitely what happened. Is this it? No, that's an open box. So one of these boxes? I'll just go get you a fresh box. It'll be just as good as any box. All right, here we are. This is Archie Boots, PRB1. Ooh, they scratched it. Okay. All right. So this is Archie Abbott. Mr. Archie, how goes life, man? Tell us about your adventures. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, there it is. Pack number 1. Open more. We love it when people open stuff. Okay, you're going to pick up a Yamato. Is that her name? That's one of your full arts. I believe you get 3 per box and 1 full art Dawn card. There's the Dawn card. None of these are textured, right? All right. Got to double check sometimes. Went through 2 Iron Axes, already trying to get Fortune 3. This is so annoying. Damn. Damn. Tammy's working hard, man. I told Tammy she needs to come out here and host the stream for me for a week. I'll go on vacation. All right. Nicholas Lloyd says, welcome back. Nicholas. Oh. Life's going well. Just got back from deployment in the Middle East. Now enjoying time with the family. Nice, dude. All right. Welcome back. What do you miss about the Middle East? And what are you happy to get back, you know, now that you're here in the States again? Give us some perspective. Like, what are we taking for granted? Air conditioning? Shoot gang is get to build a 420 mystery box for our dispensary. Thank you for your service, says Brandon. Here it is. All right. Okay. All right. How much is your mystery box worth? Would you guys like it if I did like mystery packs and stuff? Very nice. I think I would like to do like a... I think I'd like to do like a demo platter kind of thing on the menu. All right. Scoobity, skibbity riz, scoobity, skibbity toilet. That's Archie Abbott. 1 whole box of PRB1. All right, cool, man. You got some great pulls. No mangas this time. Maybe the next box. That's a lot of OPs. Yes, welcome back. A tasting of packs. My dad was in the Navy. My brother was in the Air Force. And my other brother was in the Army. I did not go. I probably should have. I thought I was being smart when I didn't go. I was like, I'm not going to risk my life doing that. And now I regret it now that I'm older. I'm like, I bet that would have been fun. I probably wouldn't have died. Though you never know. Thank you, everyone, says Mr. Archie. All right, here goes Mr. Archie. Archie getting some action. Beautiful box. Put it back over here. Probably a good thing, mister. Okay. So he took care of Alex Silva, whole box of Soldier Return. Now he wants 2 MetaZoo base. Ah, the new MetaZoo. We sold a little bit of that, yeah. This has kind of been selling. Here they are. MetaZoo base. Okay. Good heavens, Alex Silva. Good luck. All right, all right. Earth Aura. Double Trouble. Metal Man of Alabama. You got the Metal Man. Okay, pack number 2. Maeve, Holy Warp Egg, and Snallygaster. Oh, I do say, yes, indubitably. That's Alex Silva. Thanks so much. With your overflow bags right over here. Scoobity boop, scoobity boop boop. Okay. All right. Now we have an order from our friend Lucas Lodge. 2 PSA gradings, Ethan's Ho-Oh and Ethan's Typhlosion. Good choice. So there's the Ho-Oh. And there's the Typhlosion. Good choices. Okay. I don't like those. Those are a bit curved. Okay. And we'll peel this out. Awesome. PSA. No Scarlet Violet printing dinks on Ho-O-S-I-R. That's something to worry about with tag, maybe. All right, good. Ta-da! That's done. Let's rotate these. We've got Deoxys 10. Here's a nice vintage card to take home. Get Swifty. That's a very expensive Rick and Morty sketch card. Here's Umbreon 10. The Japanese Umbreon 10 is very affordable. Whoa, I got 2 of these Pikachus. That's nice. That means one of them can go up in the live customs. Here's Minum, $110. Pricey. Oh, I forgot. Good Friday is this weekend. Pray. Okay, checking for orders. Did Tag ever fix the slabs? Yes, they did. 6 says 2 solo levels and shipping. Solo leveling. Konnichiwa. They don't say konnichiwa in Korea. What do they say in Korea? All right, all right, 6. I was going to ask Tammy, what do they say in Korea when they want to say hello? I know she likes Korean things. Boop. Ready? Oh, S-Rank. Gogunhee. Annyeong haseyo. Is that right? Annyeong. I feel like I've heard that before. Okay. Kind of a cold pack there. That's all right. I'm fluent in North Korean. Whoa. He's a spy. Boop 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 doo doo boop doopy doopy doo. Do 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 do. Scooby doo doo doo. Dee 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 ba. Skibby dee dee bomb. Well, Miss 6, 1 shipment. You didn't have anything up in the Cool Kids box. I don't think you did. Ship. I know you want a break or 2, though, so you're probably withdrawing those slabs. All right. I have 3 slabs, I think. Nice. You got a lot to ship. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, we were working on this bad boy, huh? That's gonna be cheap. Galarian Moltres. Moltres. 190. 190. Moltres 190. All right, you ready? See, we want the cheapest one, and we want it now. $29. Okay, I take it back. That's still not that cheap. $29. Wow. Actually, significantly expensive. Damn. Alex Silva still going deep. Damn, dude. Tonight's stream brought to you by Alex Silva. I'd like an NFL 2021 Panini Prism Blaster. I think that's one of these. With 2 additional packs of an open box if available. If there's no free packs open from a blaster, just put 20 into the holo shuffle. Schwilp. Let's see. I mean, oh, hold on. This one's got plastic on it, and this one doesn't. Why does this one not have any plastic? Has 4 packs in it. Okay, so there you go. You got an open one. 2 packs from an open box. That must have been exactly what I did last time. Football. You know, that's another thing I could be updating the menu to have more of. Sports. We don't have Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't have sports. This, you know, we used to sell those soccer cards, and we sold a lot of those. Ew, sports. 6, you'll shut up and watch sports if I say so. I don't mean to say that, 6. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just go to work and it's just all day, you know. Just all day. And just grind you down. Let's snip this. I go to sleep, I wake up, I take a shower, I go to work. I go to sleep, I take a shower, I wake up, I go to work. I go home, I take a shower, I go to sleep, I wake up, I go to work. All right, here we are. Clicking off. No! All right, Alex Silva. Would love more sports. Soccer is huge. With your time frame of streaming, EU fans would love it. Oh. Interesting. So here's Daniel Sorensen. Corey Davis. That's actually a very good, interesting point. Ramondre Stevenson. I'm convinced I'm getting some soccer cards. Philippe Franks. Okay. Watch it, mister. 6 have Master Splinter's cousin. She's sick on you. Oh, you're talking about her rats. Rats. Okay. Let's grab another pack. What do we have here? We've got J.J. Watt. Okay. And then over here, we've got Jamal. We got Hayden Hurst. We got 6. 6, I didn't know you played football. 6 is a pro football player, I heard. Ooh, J.J. Watt, nice. J.J. Watt's my favorite. Okay. Here's Hunter Renfro. What? Rock Yassin. Rock ya booty. Jalen Camp. Ho. Levant David. I'm a pro. What? All right. Okay. 6, what would you say you're most pro at in life? Jordan Love. All right. I'd have to say my thing is I'm a excellent love maker. That's probably my best skill. Very generous. Here's La Michael Perrine. All right. Here's Michael Carter. All right. My last lover, he said I was amazing. I was a pro at Halo 1. I'm a pro at poker, somewhat. Here's Xavier. Here's David Carr. Here's Trey Sermon. And Kenneth Murray. Really, Murray? Have you been out there, Murray? All right. I can draw. There. You can draw, but you still haven't drawn Gordy kissing Sonic while pregnant. This, which means I can never buy the card from you. I'm also a national champion. Here is Xavier. Jeremy Bettis. Jonu Smith. I will never draw that unless paid. Yes. All right. Maybe I'll pay you in Pokemons. And then I'll encapsulate it and hang it right on my wall. Here's LaVisca. Ooh, LaVisca. Bo Jackson. Billy Bo. Here's Thurman Thomas. And Trey Lance. Ooh. Success deal. All right. Trey Lance. And here's Thurman. It's Thurman. Okay. You got some kind of code. Codes! I don't think they're valuable, right? Last pack, Patrick Surtain. Hoo-hoo, ha-ha. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Aaron Donald. Brian Dawkins. Ramondre Stevenson. Can I commission a drawing of my cat? Redemption code? Do not redeem! Do not redeem! You and your child could win 2 tickets to Super Bowl, and your child could be the next Panini Super Bowl kid. I don't think that code works. That's my bet. My bet. Do not redeem! Do not redeem! All right. Scoopy-dooby-doopy-doopy. Scoopy-dooby-doop-doop-doopy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, very good. Patrick, Thurman, Trey Lance, Kadarius, Kenneth, Michael Carter, LaMaquelle, Lavonte, J.J. Watt, Philippe. My child. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy. All right. Number 3. All right. 6, when are you coming down? Karis and I'll take you out to Silver Dollar City. It'll be a blast. We've got 2 free tickets to Silver Dollar City, the amusement park. 2 of them. But we don't have anyone to take. All right, and there we go. Jacob Anthony Dunn. Hello Kitty Metazu, Saba Judge, Ancient Roar, Solo Leveling. Ooh. I found your iPhone Max 16 Pro. I've put my number into it. Are you open-minded? One Cyber Judge. I've got Cyber Judge? Where the hell's my Cyber Judge? I don't think I got Cyber Judge. There's no way I got Cyber Judge. Cyber Judge. Scooby-Dooby-Doopy. Oh, there's some Cyber Judge. I have a Busch Gardens near. Busch Garden? Ugh. Give me a break. Why would you want to go there when you can go to some other place? Ancient War. Busch Gardens. That sounds like a retirement center for old people. Huh. Not me, though. I'm young. Right, kids? Right, fellow young people? Cyber Judge, Ancient Roar, Solo Level. We need the Hello Kitty. All right. Right? Skibby Skibidi toilet. Riz. Busch Gardens was nearby. I think I went to Busch Gardens when I was really young. My family had a month-long vacation in Florida because my dad had a job to do down there for his company, and they were paying for his hotel room. And at the time, I didn't have quite so many siblings. I think there were just 4 of us. And so we all went down, and I have very faint memories of it, but we spent a whole year in, a whole month in Florida, and they had a Busch Gardens, I'm pretty sure. No bush. Here's Shibi Winguk. Good. Cold. This thing. And Solo Leveling. Sungjin Woo. That's the HR store. Don't show it to 6. It's just an HR. All right. Here's this chibi. Thank you, Mr. Jacob. Mr. Jacob. Jacob done. I almost lost my poo-poo. No, 6! Then you'd have to wipe your butt. You don't want to lose that. Here's Slowpoke. Ooh. Farticuno. Ah. Shalakazam. Sklarkomp. And Lilip. Oh, Lilip. Chetzeg Vong for the Waifu Shuffle. All right. All right. You having a laugh? All right. 1, 2, 3. She blinks. Ah, it's cold. I'm sorry. Is that the Iron Cross up there? Is she like a German girl? I don't know. Can I see the brakes? These are the headlights. And these are the brakes. Oh yeah, 3 spots remaining. Charizard VMAX. Rocket Hound, Dark Hound Doom 10. Needs a big one. A cute felt hat Pikachu. Very close. The Mega Mew. Fossil Box Break. Cheap and affordable, $650. Fates Collide Box Break, $48. Fossil Sublist, $40. The Mega Sublist. The Glory of Team Rocket Box Battle. We got a fresh round for anyone who wants to try for a box of Team Rocket. Additionally, here is a different box battle. It is the Astral Radiance Box Battle, 1 in 17. You have a 1 in 17 odds, but the buy-in's only $20. Oh, nice. That was 1 in 9 before, right? Pretty sure it was. Put football, soccer, on the menu, and I'll be eating it up. Alex, you've convinced me. We need to get some football on the menu so that you can be eating it up. Sounds good, man. Okay, so football. We also have Mr. Matthew T. 3 packs of the Hot Wing Arena. Scoopy-doopy-doo, doobie-doo. 1 custom modern pack. Got a bag. Instead of calling them custom, I think I might call them TCC modern packs. And TCC custom, or TCC vintage packs. All right, so this whole box is like full of crap. But these are the packs back here. I'm supposed to do like a shuffle kind of thing, right? So let's do this. The box is full. I need to take these things out. All right, that's good enough. All right, just stuff this in somewhere. What'd you get? All right, comes with the poker card, Sylveon, and Eevee. Wow, not bad, actually. You did pretty good on that round. Okay, good. Eevee's a hit. That is a pricey little promo card. Not foosball is the devil. Scoop-a-doop-a-doobie. Scoop-a-doop-a-doobie. Here's holographic. This is Matthew T, everybody. Hydrapple and Don Dozo. All right, Don Dozo popping out. He's a big fish. Lovely. The fish. Lovely, lovely. Ooh, ooh. Is the Don good enough for Pokey Pot? Who? The Don? Don Dozo? Are you asking if you can donate Don Dozo to the Pokey Pot? You absolutely can. Yes, sir. The Pokey Pot. So the custom pack was the better thing. Oops. Is it 2 Japanese cards? No, you can do as little as... Oh, that's Matthew Hill. You can do as little as 1 Japanese cards. It's the Korean cards. Those are really rough. In order to donate those to the Pokepot, you have to do 3 at a time because they have a lower value. All right, you're going to try and roll 4 of a kind. If you do roll 4 of a kind, the whole pot is yours. That's it. That's the rule. 4 of a kind. You landed on 1, 4, 5, and 3. Here's the pot. Looking thick, bro. That's a vintage. Minnie Mouse. That's nice. That's actually pretty nice. First John. Florigato. Ooh. Cool, 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 cool. Now you have seen it now. Focus on Champions League, World Cup, Copa America. If you need any other information, reach out. World Cup. I miss Jen. I miss Jen too. I think Jen's taking a little break. I hope she comes back someday. Nothing bad went down between her and I. She's just taking a break. I know she is. Here it is. All right. So I'm going to hit refresh. I'd like to see her again. I miss her. Here's Nicholas Lloyd, Custom Vintage 5, Crimson Haze. All right. You know, she was buying a lot of cards for a long time. She's probably taking a little break from all that. That's a lot of money. And a custom vintage. Quite a few people that aren't around right now that I miss. Yeah, people come and go. Some people stick around for a very long time. Those are the best ones. All right. You're all invited to the Diddy party. Did I do that right? I did that right? All right. Here goes. We got Magmar, Horsey, nice Pikachu. And all right, that's a Neo 1 Togetic with a lovely swirl on the left side. Cool. Thank you, Nicholas Lloyd. Jen introduced me to this stream. Did she really? Yeah, we got to get Jen back someday. Maybe we can lure her back with free stuff. So before we can keep going on Crimson Haze, I have to stop and get more Crimson Haze. Doopy doopy doo, skibidi bop, skibidi boo, deepy deepy down, lovey deepy boo. All right. One whole box of Crimson Haze. La Liga is the top tier of Spanish football, aka Real Madrid. I haven't seen A. Perez in forever. He's here all the time. Yeah, he's definitely not missing. All right. You know, we get a huge audience for the daytime stream, I feel. Daytime stream is like half the viewers now. So we have effectively split our viewers between two streams. Some people show up to both streams, but I'm really noticing there's unique faces in the daytime stream. We are. All right. Okay. I think the daytime stream's kind of rivaling the nighttime stream to some degree. Like today, at 16 minutes into the daytime stream, we had 84 viewers. Like, wow. It was impressive. Mr. I Need the Rascal Does Not Dream series. Weiss. It's on the way. Ho ho, Greninja. Rawr. Here you go, Nicholas. Great pull. Ooh, Ursaluna. We're going to be opening up some Team Rocket together pretty soon, guys. I'm excited. Nicholas. Do. English Nikkei is pretty pricey. A lot of stores selling for $85. Really? This goes in this end bag. Let's go find it. Get this out of the way. Oh. You got a little bit of a fat bag going on, man. Why didn't you tell me you had a little bit of a fatty? I'm reading other stuff regarding Nikkei. Here's an interesting card. I can't decide whether to sell this or whether to crack it and regrade it. Got a 9 the first time, though. Why? I will go with PSA's judgment on it this time. I'm going to sell it as a 9. This is an extremely rare Quest sticker carp. It's like super de-duper rare. I paid a lot of money for it too. Alright, let's see. There are none for sale. Let me see if there's a way to see any sold ones. Alright, there's none for sale there either. Let me check what I paid for this, because I bought PSA 10s of this and this one as well. All right. So, what's the population on them? Probably 1. I show up every stream, says Alex. Alex is here very consistently. What's up, Alex? How are you today, man? Tell us a little bit about your life, Alex. What are you all about, Alex? So this is population 2. Some of these Quest sticker cards are selling for like $800 these days. And there's really not a lot to choose from. $195 for, by the way, that's from 2018. I got to work, suffer, then go sleep and spend time with the girlfriend. What? All right, very nice. Well, we appreciate you being here, man. We got Palvong, Charizard Vmax break. Oh, yeah. He's getting real close. 2 spots left on that Charizard. All right. All right. Very nice. I need a girlfriend, says Brandon. There you go. Very good. Not me. This man is free. No girlfriends here. I'm getting a girlfriend robot. That's the future. All right, look at this. Pokeball Melodic 10. Very cool. Okay. That's a nice melodic, by the way. I would anticipate that selling above $40. You know why? Because it's not just a nice reverse hollow 10. It's actually from 2022. That makes it 3 years old. Simple life, nothing more or less. Trying to make $1 million Pokemon room. Nice, dude. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can even locate one of these. Melodic Arcana. Yes, there is one of these for sale. They are for sale for $55 a piece. I'm going to mimic that. This is going to be a $55 card. It's very fancy. It's got these Pokeballs all over it. There's no Master Ball of it because there was no such thing as a Master Ball back then for this set. So you'll only ever get the Pokeball version. But you know, these can be really hard to grade 10, these reverse hollows. That's nice. No orders in the queue. If you like short wait lines, we got a short wait right now. Look at this goofy ass thing. Oh, wait, no, I like this. This is the Shrouded Fable Dusclops. Somebody definitely sold this to me or gave it to me for free, one or the other. But I was for sure going to grade it. Look at that Dusclops, man. Doesn't that look nice? I want to sign them, but I don't want to sign too much stuff. Maybe I save them for the future. Let's save them for when we do our giveaways, maybe. We're about to hit 100,000 subscribers. If you guys have been watching, we're on our way to 97,000. So we'll save for signature later. That one's cool. I like that one. Pokepot. What's going on? No, Dusclops sucks. Hey! I really disagree with PSA on this one. This one should be not just a reverse hollow. It should be an off-center card. Look how ridiculous it is. And when you zoom, you can see the guiding dot. It's there. Just a piece of the guiding dot. But you know, if this was, you know, like a white dot, they would say that's a white dot. So they would count that as damage for sure. Come on, PSA, dude. So annoying. I don't know whether to crack it and resell it. I'm going to call my losses on this one. I think that if you try to regrade it with another company that also does OC, I bet you it gets the OC. I don't know if PSA will allow you to grade something like that twice. I'm not sure how they do their stuff. All right, we're calling our losses on this off-center Gothita 16. Off-center. In my opinion, it is off-centered. Perfect example of a borderline card. Maybe the grader didn't look that hard. Maybe they don't know about the off-centering dot. Now, here's a card. Look at this, guys. This is ridiculous. Oh, baby. Where did I even come up with this from? You know, when this set came out, this Rayquaza, he was always kind of nice, but he wasn't like what everyone wanted. Everyone wanted the Evolving Skies version, and they were so affordable. It's like you didn't think much of it at the time. Like, it was an okay card, but, you know, it was just a card. It wasn't like, oh, I got to have that. Now everything's gotten so expensive, this is much more special to have. Let's take a quick look at this Rayquaza. This Rayquaza. Vmax. TG20. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. We are going to sell it, but I'm going to give this one a red label. I like it so much, and it's kind of affordable. He would make a fantastic break at some point. Similar to the Cynthia's Garchomp. So he'll be a 225. All right, love it. We're doing this because one of our biggest problems on the table is we have like no good cards for sale ever. And so we're going to slow down some of the best cards for a little while. Lego Magikarp? Yep, that's Lego Magikarp. This is an exceptionally rare Quest Sticker Magikarp. You just won't find this card. It's Pop 2 for the PSA 9s, and it's just exceptionally, exceptionally rare. I don't really have to sell it at all. I could just hold it. It could just be part of my Quest Sticker collection. I got a lot of Quest stickers. What's crazy about it is how hard it is to find. Okay, I think we have a shipping order by Mr. Jacob. Mr. Jacob. Oh, no, this isn't a shipping order. He wants 2 more Crimson Hazes and a Hello Kitty. It looks like a shipping order because it's exactly $9. Thank you, Mr. Jacob. All the cards you got for me, you graded with tag graded 10, it seems. Oh, is that how I got it? There it is. All right. Yeah, well, because I reviewed them. Recall that. It is. So I reviewed them. I could not remember where they even came from. It is. But we made an agreement on those. I remember I gave you a pretty decent chunk of store credit on those. I think I offered to buy the other ones, too, just at a different price. Because I was assuming that those were going to grade pretty poorly. Yeah, I remember that. We are. Well, if you hadn't spoken up, I would still be scratching my head trying to figure out where the heck those came from. Huh. Here's a Meg Cargo. Do you have any Yu-Gi-Oh! PSA slabs? Cardconomist. No, I'm afraid I don't. No Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I know the Melodic. I know that's me. I made like a video opening up a box of the Arcanas. It is Chibi Germinate. Thank you, Jacob. That was Jacob. Jacob, did you know I have a brother named Jacob? All right. I'm 4 years older than him. Then I have a brother named Blake. I'm 2 years older than him. Nice, 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 nice. So that's so funny. I sent them off to tag grading. Let's see. Here's one. I'm pretty sure I didn't get this one from you. This is a Groudon. Ooh, rar. Okay. Milotic. Nuh-uh, Melodic. I think you might have an old Blue Eyes Cardos slab somewhere. Oh, he's right. I have a Cardos Blue Eyes White Dragon for like $100. It's like a PSA 5 or something like that. I was just experimenting with that. I wasn't sure what to think of it. All right. Groudon. TCC, I have a bag with you, and I'm finishing paying off a slab with you. Just curious if you have a second slab, would 20 still cover the shipping? Can you look at my bag for me and guesstimate the weight? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're wondering if you can just pay for 20 bucks for it all. So keep in mind, it needs to be 4 ounces or less, and a little bit of the packaging makes up for that 4 ounces. So unless you're shipping a very small amount, it almost never passes that number. It's almost like I could take that number off the screen because it's so rare for people to actually do that. But it is possible if you're just shipping almost nothing. Yeah, I almost feel like it's probably better to just take that off the screen. James Alanya, why didn't I run into you? Because your name's James Gower, that's why. Haha. Yeah, I would say this along with 2 slabs is 100% over 4 ounces. I could pull out a scale and actually show you those numbers. We've done that a couple times now. 4 ounces is a pretty light amount, and these slabs, they weigh a surprising amount. I usually do 2 slabs for 20. Just curious if 2 slabs and a few cards. 2 slabs is right on the line. That's how it is. And your little packet of cards is fat enough that's going to send it over the line. Yeah, but 2 slabs is right on the line. All right, you ready? Okay. So here is the Groudon. What you ought to have me do is just ship the slabs. See? Problem solved. Just have me ship the slabs by themselves. Then you get your good stuff back, and your raw cards can just stay over here for now. Or what you could do is, if you got like 1 or 2 cards in the bag, have me include those instead of the whole bag. See what I'm saying? Clever, right? So, okay, so this guy is not free. You can take all the cards. Oh, you're saying most of it's in the bag to protect the Garchomp. Let's take a quick look at that real fast. Yeah, so like have me ship this, maybe these 2, maybe this. Ah, the Garchomp. So have me do this. When it's time to ship your 2 slabs and have me include just these in the slabs. And then we should be able to ship all that for 20. Sound clever? We just leave all this other stuff behind. There we go. Hello, Mr. Anchat. Good morning, good morning. Hey, what's up, Mr. LaFlame? All right, so this guy, what was I going to do? $70, I think? $70 on this guy. What a nice card. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Jacob says, last one I swear, 1 electric breaker, 1 Hello Kitty. Meow. All right, 1 Hello Kitty and 1 electric breaker. I actually don't think I have any electric breaker over here. I think I need a fresh box of the electric breaker. I feel like my title was too inside jokey. Like most people wouldn't get the joke. I'll take that Groudon. Yeah, he's nice. Now, let me go get some electric breaker. All right, here we are. Oh, I was running out of hope. I thought I was sold out of these. Okay. Broke a 3rd iron axe. What do you mean by that? What does that mean, break an iron axe to get fortune? There we go. Send for the carp. Yeah, I don't even know if I should have sold this. This seems so rare. I don't know if it's worth selling. I don't know. Crazy. Okay. There should be an Espeon 9 poker slab that you put somewhere for me. I paid off $25 of it the other day, and you told me to pay the rest and remind you. Nice. So are you setting for that right now? Is that what you're saying? I'm resetting the lecterns for the chance of getting Fortune 3. Oh, I see. Dang, that sucks, man. Okay. So 1 electric breaker. Please. I'd love to do a sale on some sets that aren't moving very fast. Today we sold a whole box of Final Fantasy Soldier Returns from a fresh master case. That set's on sale. A box of it online costs $440. A box of it with me costs $360 and comes from a master case. Great opportunity to buy some Final Fantasy. Chibi Mike the Chicken. Ooh, cock. Already sent for that. And the Groudon and shipping. Sounds good. Oh yeah. Rawr. All right, that's for Jacob. We're resetting the lectern. Damn. All right. I think you just like hanging out with the villagers. You're a bit odd, Tammy. James Gower, the other 30 to pay off my SP on poker, the Garchomp AR tag 10, and shipping. So does that bring you up to a total... Here it is. Does that bring you up to a total of... Let's get rid of this. How many slabs is that total? That's my question. Tammy says gross. Tammy, did you watch the Minecraft movie? Two slabs. Ah, so it's these two slabs then. This, the Garchomp AR tag 10. So give me a second. No, the tag 10. I'm a bit confused with the Garchomp slab. What's up with the Garchomp slab in this message? Already sent for that in the Groudon. You must mean this. This is what you mean. So, and these are the two slabs, huh? All right, James Gower. I'm at Groudon. Ah. Okay. Perfect. Now, as we spoke about it, we will take this here. Let's just grab this guy. And how about this guy? I'm going to take all of these if you wish. What damage breaks tonight, meester? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, hey, hey. So I'd like to place this like this. And, oh, and we should be taking this off. Nowadays, when I ship international cards, I do not leave the price tags on them. In case those stinky butts open up your bag. And they go, what's in here? Alright, lovely. Boy, this music sucks. This is Plants vs. Zombies 2. And I was enjoying the earlier tracks, but it's gotten to some other track now. Far Future. Let's jump into the future. Big Wave Beach. You know, the music is so important for this game. I don't know. Let's head over to some Pokemon music. Do. Ooh, no, I couldn't listen to this. I've heard this a million times. Let's see. How about this? I've heard this like a million times too. Boy, I'm running out of music, guys. I don't know what to do. Relaxing Nintendo Music Part 5. Let's try that. That's my first tag slab. Happy It's Cool one that's going to stay in the personal collection. Sure. All right, very nice. Like that. James Gower. Let's see if the label will print or if the software will fight me. By the way, the brakes, guys, if you needed to see the brakes real fast, here it is. Gray Felt Hat Pikachu, the Rocket, the Charizard. There they are, 6, 4, and 6. This guy's got 2 spots. 2 spots on Charizard. He's going to go off any second now. Tag is hiring but pays minimum wage. Is that true? God, dude. Could you imagine some minimum wage worker is the one who's doing this grading? It's not like some fancy diamond grader or something like that. It's just a minimum wage worker. Man, that does not feel like it's 4 ounces. That definitely feels heavier than 4 ounces. The tag slabs are heavy. Four. Espeon going in the Kiddos Eevee collection. All right, here we are. We're going to hit print label. Oh, we got to fill in this stinky ass form. Okay, I acknowledge and agree. We are currently verifying that you have up-to-date rates. Jesus, dude. Stop! Is it frozen? Did it just freeze on me? It broke! The whole thing broke! I hate this software. It just crashed. Oh my god, bro. All that work and it crashed just before we could print. All right, we open the software back up and it's always downloading some packet, dude. Downloading some information. It needs like an update every hour or some crap. You should use ShipStation. PayPal owns it. Man, I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted to learn it. James Gower. I got all the addresses saved over here, you know. That's something that took a while to build up. We're rebuilding this. Now that it's been reset, I know it's going to work. It broke probably because it doesn't want to print if the rates haven't been updated like every 10 minutes. Playing cards. Playing cards. Okay. All right. Okay. You have to pay the yawn tax. Yawn. So I filled in the form, but I don't see the option. There it is. All right. So the option that decides who pays the custom, and it should be almost done. All right. And now we're hitting print. All right. Thank you. Mr. James, your cards are on the way. Perfect. All right. Closing this, closing this. So who's next? After that, we have James Trimble taking the Magikarp like it was a tasty piece of cake. I wonder if I shouldn't have even sold that. Here you go, James. Definitely a price discovery kind of card. All right, lovely. Okay, very nice. So 2 of these are left. We got 13 spots in here, 5 spots in here. Those are the current breaks. We got the Rocket Break and the Jungle Break ending this weekend. Jump into those if you want a chance to get into them, but they are definitely ending on the weekend. What's today? Today's Wednesday. We're halfway there. Entei, lovely. Lucario Melmetal, lovely. Serena. Somebody come get her. Here's Scissor. Man, had a couple people looking at that Scissor, man. Glory of Team Rocket box break. $40 per spot. 1 in 8 odds to pull a whole box. How about a new gym break? It's Thursday now. All right, so we're going to offer this guy as a gym break. Okay. Okay. All right. What should I do this weekend, guys? What should I do for fun? Should I do something for fun? No work tomorrow, thank God. All right. Very cool, very cool. What's next? Just going through these tag slabs a little bit. Ooh, Magneton. That looks really cool, doesn't it? That is a super cool card. Man, I wish Shinji Kanda had made one of the Rocket cards. Going Easter egg hunting. Oh, right, because it's Sunday. That's true. Okay. Boop. Oh my gosh, finally, Fortune 3. You finally found a fortune. That's so good. This is going to say Breaker Magneton. This is one of the best looking Magnetons in a while. It looks like you can get it for just around $40. What if it's a tag 10? Oh, for the tag 10, they want $48 on it. That's interesting. You know, it's crazy when people are charging a premium on the tag cards, not the PSA cards. I think it's because people think that there are those who are such big fans of tag that they'll prefer the tag 10 over the PSA 10. All right, so the tag 10 price was $47. The PSA price was about $40. Let's stick with $40. All right, good. Is that my air purifier going on? My air purifier turned on, so weird. Almost done with the villager area. One more villager to bribe in. Is my PSA 9 felt hat Pikachu really that valuable, mister? Yes. Yes, they are apparently very expensive. All the Pikachus are expensive. They're never cheap. So, what else we got? Terrible grades. Terrible grades on those Heart Gold Soul Silver cards, huh? Look at that Sneasel. It got an 8, dude. That's just mean. Got an 8. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. That's an 8. What are you talking about? An 8, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I don't know. All right. You know what would be fun is if there was something on the table called like a wild Pokemon and there was like some sort of game-like mechanic for acquiring it. That'd be funny. You ever heard Starmie in the French dub? Uh-huh, I have. The Starmie's like, It's really funny. Very appropriate. All right. You should check inventory, then take the rest of the weekend and have fun in the sun with the wifey. With the wifey. I don't know about that. Here's with the wifey. What's a wifey, huh? You tell me what a wifey is. We got another one of those EVs. Here's a dark rye. Look at that. Poor Mew. What would they found on the Mew, huh? Curious about that one. Crazy, man. The cards that I wanted 10s on didn't get 10s. But here's this Eevee. What did we sell that last Eevee for? I can't remember. Oh, right. Wasn't there actually a Poke Battle over this one? I think there was a Poke Battle over this last time. Okay, let's see. We're going to say PSA 10, EV 173. All right, let's see. All right. Is there a tag 10 version of this card? How much is the tag 10? You know what it is, mister. Your wife, the missus. The missus. Let's see. It is more expensive as a tag card. So the same card for tag goes for $109. I think people pay more money for tag slabs. There it is. Dark Rye. Look at that Dark Rye. A wild tag magneton has appeared. $3 a Pokeball. Bot picks a random donator. I'm sure it exists. Bot picks a random donator. That's basically just a break again, though, huh? If you guys think of a fun game we can play to have more interaction with the stream, share your ideas, okay? So here's Dark Rye. There's no orders in the queue. Jump into the queue if you'd like to open something for fun. It's going to be Tag 10 Dark Rye SV 70. All right. And there is no Tag 10. Let's check PSA 10. Didn't 6 win it? Yeah, but I had more than one. Okay. So we're going to set this guy to $125. All right. Here is the Dark Persian. Graded 9. All right. Lovely Persian. Persian. PSA 9. Dark Persian. Person. I love Persians. I got in trouble because there was a PayPal message from somebody that said something like "I love Persians," and PayPal like marked it as bad content or something like that, or like a message to be looked into. How crazy is that? All right, this will be 30. Now, I'm really curious about this one. These tag slabs aren't going to super glue themselves. They're much harder to break now. tag. So centering. Centering is good, but it says the corners are bad. Front, top, right, corner wear. No, that's not true. The corner wouldn't have wear on it. That is a curved corner, but it's not worn. Oh, maybe it's not the wear. Hold on. Maybe it's sort of like something else that it's seeing. Why would it display that? There's no laws against the Persian. I think I see what they were complaining about. The card has some reflective issues on the upper left corner on the back. That's not wear, though. That was just how it was during the manufacture, I think. But it turned it into a whopping 7.5 over that, which seems kind of severe. So I am going to break this one out. Tag rhymes with... Let's see if we can just kind of wiggle this one out. We don't want to bend the card inside, which we might accidentally do. Let's see. So it does feel like it's sticking together strongly. I don't want to damage the card. Just because I can break plastic with my hand doesn't mean that the tag slab's badly encapsulated. I can do that with any slab all the time. It's too big. $7.5, send to CGC. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Definitely stronger encapsulation, guys. People complain about the encapsulation. They fixed it. Can't make fun of them for weak encapsulation anymore. It's not a thing. I told you guys when we ran into it that it's an easily solved problem, because it is. They just need to up the amount that they encapsulate for. Their slabs crack, and kind of scares me a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. That's what we're looking for. I noticed my tool has a hard time gripping it. Oh, yeah, something's still holding on. Oops. You guys still with me? I suspect it's these edges here. Oh, nope. Nope. That's not holding on. Might be this, actually. Okay, how about this edge over here? No, it's this edge. This side's still holding on. There it goes. Did you see that? All right, that's looking better. That's looking better. There's one more holdout right here. There it goes. All right. This is going to pop right off, isn't it? Look at that. It's not even connected at all. Okay. We don't want to do any damage to those cards when you're opening it, you know. You only need 2 feet and a concrete step. What are you talking about? Okay, we'll see if this card gets better than a 7.5 with the CGC. Now, it might come back an 8, but I'm just very curious, and I think an 8 would be actually a lot better. But if it gets a 9, that's a huge improvement, or an 8.5. Zoom in on the corner. If CGC grades vintage cards the best or the lightest, the nicest, I'm going to be buying them with the CGC, and I'm going to be grading with them with the CGC. All right. Let us know what you get. I don't even know if I'll remember it by then, but we'll see. You guys might remember it. Mister's a Milwaukee guy. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. Pergin. Pergin, you got it. Very Pergin of it. How long is the processing time with PSA? Really long. Tag's done pretty good for me on these modern cards. But vintage, it's been kind of harsh. But then again, the cards aren't perfect either. A lot of them are very borderline. So that's just how it is. Okay. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and timestamp that me breaking the slab out. Breaking the card out. Did shipping go out yet? It most likely did. Let's see. Around 3 hours in. All right. Did I get a Tammy message? Oh. There we go. Two to 3 months. Yeah, it's not a short period of time. Excuse me. So I really like this Erica's Bulbasaur, and it got a 9. Might be cracking this right now too. Crack-a-lackin'. We're going to scan this. That's my new thing now. When I get a 9, I regrade it. Centering was good. It says it found a ding. Front top right was a ding. All right. This is the image they provide. I think they're referring to that right there. This came right out of a booster. Oops, this came right out of a booster pack, by the way. Nah, dude. Nah, we're regrading that. See, that's too difficult. Don't you guys think that that's too harsh? That's needlessly harsh, in my opinion. That's insane, says Quinn Rules. Yeah, I agree. I don't think these grading companies always really understand what people care about. Oops, well, that's coming off. I think they have to understand that most people agree with the concept of there being a perfect 10, a pristine 10, and a gem mint 10. If you're just handing out gem mint 10s, you don't need to turn this into a 9 because of an impossible to see slight change in color. And now I have to go through all the risk of cracking my card out of your goofy slab to get it some proper grading with a different company, because that's what's going to happen. So, you know, I want to consider sending your cards off with a different company. But we're going to test out CGC to see if they're just right. All right. See that, guys? So check this out. This should be done. There you go. Don't always really need that tool. The card's sticking to the slab. Why would the card stick to the slab? Crazy, huh? Surface is too smooth, maybe? We'll see what happens to it. I'm certainly curious about it. Imagine this comes back like pristine 10 or something like that with CGC. From tag 9 to pristine CGC 10, you know? I don't think it'll come back pristine, but if it comes back 10, that's a big improvement. I wish I could send this card multiple times out to CGC, to PSA, to Beckett, and just see what each company does with it. But I'm not going to get a chance to do that, and there's too much money to be lost doing all that. Okay, lots of CGC cards now. We have no orders in the queue. I can just wrap up early if I'd like. It's 4:37 at night. I think I might as well. If there's no orders in the queue, we wrap up early. That's how it works. I will go ahead and price up one more slab. You guys can think if you want to open anything. If you don't, that's all right. There's no problem with that. We are. But that means it's the end of the day. Look at this Vulpix, huh? It's Blue Pix. Okay, let's grab this. That is first edition Vulpix. Really nice card, isn't it? It's only a 6, so it should be pretty affordable. PSA 6 first. Vulpix base set. And it looks like it's going to be $30. That is, in fact, really affordable. Did you know that you can totally afford this Vulpix and that it's not overpriced? That is first edition base. Let me make sure that was English. That was English, right? Yeah, that's English. Yes, $30 Vulpix. Not at all expensive. Probably acquired this years ago. Just now grading it. All right, no giveaway on this Wednesday night, by the way. No giveaway on this Wednesday night. We'll continue that giveaway on Thursday for sure, though. Thursday for sure. Thursday is just, Wednesday, we're not going to be needing that giveaway. Here we are. All right, I pick and choose the giveaway days. Well, guys, we had a really nice time. I think Alex Silva kept the stream running pretty well. Thank you, Alex, for all of the orders. And I'm sure everyone's super excited. The Pokebot, everyone's super excited for the Glory of Team Rocket release, which is getting pretty close. So that might explain by itself where everyone is pausing. Look at all these great slabs, though. These are some fantastic slabs. And we got our breaks, very close breaks. Once those we can start bringing out new slabs. The Charizard is only 2 spots away. I think he might start up any minute. Somebody does look over it after the AI. Supposedly, they did a video on the grading process. Nice. All right, guys. Well, I had a lot of fun. I'm going to go stop now, okay? See you later, everybody.